So I'm a disbarred lawyer, and I say that everywhere I go. I don't wear it with a badge of honor. It's actually embarrassing and something that never should have happened, but I'm not afraid to talk about it because we all make mistakes in life, and this was mine. But learning the ethics of that is how we got to ClaimAngel, because as a lawyer, you are responsible for doing for your clients the best you can. In funding, that means getting them the lowest rate you know about and giving them multiple options, not just your friend down the street who has a funding company. So the ethical and fiduciary duties you have born ClaimAngel into a marketplace, because we protect those duties by having 27 funders and the lowest rate, and every lawyer in the country, literally under the ethics rules, should be using ClaimAngel for funding.
Most firms survive, the best ones scale. Welcome to the Managing Partners Podcast, where law firm leaders learn to think bigger. I'm Kevin Daisey. Let's jump in.
What's up, everyone? Here at Law-Di-Gras, we got the Managing Partners Podcast and Spaghetti on the Wall podcast with Armando Leduc. Here at Law-Di-Gras, we got Jeremy from ClaimAngel. Interested to hear more about his business and what's going on. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Cool. So based out of Miami.
Yep.
Tell us about ClaimAngel.
ClaimAngel is the first litigation funding marketplace in the United States, actually in the world. We are the Uber, eBay of litigation funding. Litigation funding has always been for clients very expensive, predatory, gray, opaque. You got an adjective, you can throw it in there for the industry. And it's been that way for 30 years. It's never been disrupted. It's never been challenged. And funding companies are able to charge 100, 200+% a year for a non-recourse funding on a case, which seems a little crazy. Of course, there is some risk, so the rate's a little higher. But what we've done is create a marketplace where claimants or their attorneys can send their case for funding with some information. It gets underwritten on the platform by 27 funding companies. We have 27 funding companies. We are not a funding company, very important. But the 27 funding companies fund at one set rate of 27.8% with a 2x cap. And there's not an entity in the country that can come near that rate.
Wow.
We've democratized it. We've made it tech savvy so that we take all the middle out and we do all the work. So all the funding company has to do is click a button, and all the lawyer has to do with their client is give us the info.
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. How long has ClaimAngel been around?
We started in April of 2023.
Okay, so not too long.
Yeah, and we've got 18,000 fundings done plus now, and it's going very fast.
That's excellent. So what was kind of that spark, that moment to say, hey, this is an opportunity. This is a business that we can get into?
That's a story. You want it?
All right, everyone, you got enough time?
It's a good story if you're a lawyer. So I was a practicing attorney for 20 plus years. I went through an ethics challenge by the Florida Bar because my firm, under my stewardship, my fault, used trust money to pay operating bills when things were bad, and it shouldn't have happened, and it's my fault. And I went through a 5-year bar case and learned everything there was to learn about the ethics rules. And when I went through that, I ended up winning the lower case, but then getting disbarred by the Florida Supreme Court. So I'm a disbarred lawyer, and I say that everywhere I go. I don't wear it with a badge of honor. It's actually embarrassing and something that never should have happened, but I'm not afraid to talk about it because we all make mistakes in life, and this was mine. But learning the ethics of that is how we got to ClaimAngel, because as a lawyer, you are responsible for doing for your clients the best you can. In funding, that means getting them the lowest rate you know about and giving them multiple options, not just your friend down the street who has a funding company. So the ethical and fiduciary duties you have born ClaimAngel into a marketplace, because we protect those duties by having 27 funders and the lowest rate. And every lawyer in the country, literally, under the ethics rules, should be using ClaimAngel for funding.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that. You know, it's transparency, right? It's one of our core values at my company.
Ours too, yeah.
Yeah, and not always the easy thing to do. But I love that you tell that story and lean into it, and you know, you're happy to share that. But
I don't know about happy. I share it because it's true, and I really screwed up. But happy, I would be happier if I would have done everything right. You know.
But it's okay. So, but it's led you to see an opportunity.
Correct.
You're helping people in the space.
I'm leaning into that. Yeah.
And you know, the folks that you you were helping before. Now you're able to help more of those folks.
That's correct. Yeah.
So love
Yeah.
that.
See,
Awesome.
you got that. That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
The whole story is coming around.
Now I know why he's great at this. Yeah.
That's what we do here at Law-Di-Gras.
I see that.
And on the podcast. So what's, I mean, obviously sounds like you guys are fast paced. You're moving along. What's kind of the future look like? What's kind of next for you guys? Yeah.
So we are partnering with law firms around the country where they are sending their clients exclusively to ClaimAngel to protect their ethical and fiduciary duties. Firms like Morgan & Morgan, Bob Simon's firm, who's hosting Law-Di-Gras, Mike Morris's firm, Wilshire Law of LA, Lerner & Rowe, Farrah & Farrah. They send all of their funding clients to us to protect themselves. And the future is to build on that momentum. We have not done any marketing. I did Jen Gore's podcast recently, and that was the first type of marketing we've done. So we're going to do a marketing campaign coming up here to educate people on why funding actually can be used as a tool to fight insurance companies as opposed to a predatory thing to hurt. Because time, as you know, time is power. It's the one damn thing we can't buy.
Yeah.
You can't buy time. But here we can kind of buy time by giving your clients enough money to pay their bills, giving you time, the lawyer, to settle the case for the right amount. So in some ways, we buy a little time.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love everything about it. It sounds like an interesting business. Sounds like a lot of growth coming your way.
It's cool. When firms like Morgan & Morgan and Bob and others, mandate their firm use it, it says a lot. And when the biggest firm in the country does it and then the next biggest firms do it, it's saying something about the ethics of it.
But there's so many of the smaller firms that
they don't
know about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Hopefully this podcast can help get it. They need it.
Yeah.
They can get to claimangel.com. They can call us, whatever they want. But it really is, I learned so much about ethics from what I went through that I didn't know before. And it's the next frontier of ethical problems, in my opinion. I really believe that. So, the ABA rules, the state rules, they're all mandated. So it's great that we can, with you, help get the word out.
Excellent. Well, you heard it here. Go check out ClaimAngel. If you're just starting your PI firm or you've been in business for a while, you need to know about these things and reach out and connect with them. So
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks.